I'm here for episode number 6 of Rada News. It's the Zelda episode, right?
Yeah, but you're not on this one.
What do you mean I'm not on this episode? I'm like the Zelda guy of N10. No one loves Zelda more than I do.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
but
you've literally been on my past, 10 videos in a row, so you are not on this one.
but you got me the Zelda shirt from Nintendo New York because it's Zelda and you wanted me on the Zelda episode of Rada News. You wanted me on this.
No, I didn't.
But I gotta be on this one.
You are not on the
What
episode.
do you mean I'm not on the episode?
You're really not on this episode.
Fine! Stupid Rada News anyways!
Okay, enough of that. Let's just cut to the real surprise guest, shall we?
How's it going? I'm Zeltic and you're watching the newest episode of Rada News.
Oh shit. It's Rada News, episode 6, baby. What's up, boys and girls? It's your guy Radical, and today is episode 6 of Rada News. It's crazy that we are now over halfway to 10 episodes, and today we got a good one for all you coolies. Oh god. Do I have corona? I said coolies. That was so 2018. Uh-oh. Stinky. Well. Today we are focusing on a topic that I do not specialize in. As we are talking about the Legend of Zelda, mainly focusing on Breath of the Wild 2, as well as the overall future of the franchise. As said before, we have a jam-packed episode for all you guys today, but before we jump to the main guests, the 3 and 10 boys listed in the title, I get a surprise for each and every single one of you. It is a bonus guest, which is the first time ever we have done this on Rada News. For the bonus guest today, please welcome a representative from the Game Over Jesse channel and someone who is very knowledgeable on all things Zelda, the Geek Apprentice. How are you doing today, Chief?
Hey y'all, I'm the Geek Apprentice, just a curly-haired lass who is a geek of many trades. Thank you so much to Radicule for inviting me on his channel. It's always exciting to collab with another content creator.
Honored to have you on the episode today. Now, as our special bonus guest, I have a single, very important question to get this episode off on the right track. What is it about Zelda that is so magical? Why do the fans try to solve every single puzzle in every single game? Why are the fans so attached to the lore and the timeline of this franchise? As a huge Zelda fan yourself, what is it about Zelda that's so special? And why do fans dedicate so much passion into this franchise? Let's hear it.
Oh geez, Zelda has so many elements to it that create such an incredible experience, but for me personally, it is a combination of both music and story. Obviously, I love the puzzles and the dungeons and all of the gameplay for what it is, but music has a power that's difficult to define. Pair the magical scores of Koji Kondo with the intriguing story that makes you want to progress in the game, and you've got what we have today, an enchanting adventure of Link in either Hyrule, Holodrum, Koholint, Termina, you name it. I believe it's these elements that turn the game from just that, a game, into an incredible experience that we all adore and just have to continue exploring. The gaming world of The Legend of Zelda holds so much in terms of unique lore, music, and overall content that there's kind of a reason that there are YouTube channels dedicated to it.
A very solid outlook, as it seems nowadays music and story are key qualities that all gamers seek out in any game, no matter the franchise. Well, Geek Apprentice, thank you so much for quickly hopping on the episode. I wish you nothing but the best on your YouTube channel and career. And thank you so much for hopping on. I'll see you very soon.
Thank you again for having me on, and I wish the best of luck with your channel as well.
With the bonus guest now complete, we move on to our first and 10 member of the episode. It's the chump who argued for Zelda over Pokemon back when we did our collab video on my channel, my brother, Lazified. How you doing today, my boy?
I'm doing great. Ratty Daddy Puddin' Pop. What about you?
Damn, bro, save that shit for off camera, my god. But thanks for asking, I'm doing pretty good myself. So, my boy, to start you off, I want to start with a personal question. What is your favorite Zelda game of all time, and why?
So my favorite Zelda game of all time is Majora's Mask. The story was too good. We had a dying fish, fierce deity, suicidal ghost things, a titty hug, intense lore, a titty hug, and of course, much like every other Zelda game, an amazing soundtrack. In all seriousness, of course, the story in the game was one that was very touching and unforgettable to me, and I can't get enough of it, like, no matter how much I play it.
Although I've never played, just like Geek Apprentice argued earlier, it seems that it is just a fact that music and story can make or break a game. Secondly, my guy, I want to throw your second question right at you. What are your thoughts on the original Breath of the Wild? Being the first game on Nintendo Switch, and a Zelda game unlike none other. What are your thoughts on the game, and where does it rank on your all-time Zelda games list? Let's hear it, my guy.
Breath of the Wild is breathtaking, no pun intended, of course. The world was astonishing and was a good first step for Zelda's first Switch title, but I've said it a few times and I'll say it again, it feels more like a tech demo for what Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be. It let everyone get used to how it works, show the potential for a huge open world Zelda game, and as far as ranking goes, I definitely say it's in my top 5, Majora's Mask obviously being the first, with the titty hug being too good. Sorry. Twilight Princess being second, Ocarina of Time is third, Wind Waker being fourth, and Breath of the Wild being fifth. I loved it, but it couldn't top the others for me personally.
It seems a lot of hardcore Zelda fans share your opinions, and I mean many, link at you, Zelda fans say that Breath of the Wild is actually not really a good Zelda game, but it's a very fun and enjoyable standalone game. But my guy Lazy, thank you so much for throwing out your opinions and thoughts and coming on episode 6. It's a very rare and honestly, probably the only Zelda themed episode we will ever do, so I had to have you on the episode, my boy. Thank you for coming on, and I hope to see you soon. We'll be doing another Versus collab in due time. Peace out, my boy.
I'm always happy to be on your channel, Rad. Can't wait to smoke you another Versus collab someday soon.
Hey, simmer down there, bucko. Yo, cheeks are surely my next collab. But who am I kidding? I love that Bubba. I can't wait to meet Lazy in person. He's one of the only N10 members I have yet to meet face to face. Maybe we'll do it this year. Steamrolling forward, we must move on to our second guest of the episode, the second N10 member to pop up on this episode, my boy. Actually, I gotta charge up for this one. KeyofTime15. How are you doing, my little doughboy?
Wait. Am I on Radanews? The Radanews? Oh my gosh, man. What's up? What's going on?
Why yes, my son. You are indeed on Radanews. Now, my boy, to start you off, I want to talk about how just a couple months back, you streamed popular Zelda spin-off game on Switch, Cadence of Hyrule, in entirety. Now, what are your opinions on the Zelda spin-off games such as Cadence of Hyrule, Hyrule Warriors, etc.? And do you want to see more spin-off games pop up on the Nintendo Switch? What you think?
Oh, Cadence of Hyrule? Cadence of Hyrule is a fantastic game, I'll tell you. I had a lot of fun. It was kind of getting a little bit annoying towards the end where there was so much to do. I was really trying to go for 100% completion, which I did. Now there's DLC that I haven't beaten yet. But, you know, Cadence of Hyrule is a very interesting Zelda game, and I would love to see more indie developers take up the IP. So, where's my sequel? Where's more DLC? I'm looking forward to it. And as for the other Zelda spin-off games like Hyrule Warriors and other things like that, not a super big fan, but I mean, I could have more if I really felt like it. Maybe, we'll see.
I just got one of your lovely Zelda fans to trash a Zelda game on my channel. Cannibalism, I tell you. Cannibalism.
Additionally, my boy, I want to get your hopes and thoughts on Breath of the Wild 2. To this day, we have still only seen the teaser trailer for this game, and fans are desperately wanting more news and updates. Now, many fans are speculating that it will be much more story-driven than the first Breath of the Wild, and other fans are very hopeful that they will bring back the dungeons that make Zelda games and basically are the reasons why fans love these Zelda games. What are your thoughts and where do you stand on Breath of the Wild 2?
Breath of the Wild. Dude, I am so excited for Breath of the Wild. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Oh my gosh. The teaser trailer was amazing. I'm sad that's all we really have right now, besides a few rumors here and there. But Breath of the Wild 2 is the game I'm most looking forward to within the next coming years. Like, think Zelda. Breath of the Wild was like the first one, you know? It was really, really great. We had a lot of things that we would like to change, like the fact that the story was super short, and not really a whole lot of elements were really kept in it from past Zelda games, but overall, Breath of the Wild was a really amazing game, and I'm really, really looking forward to whatever we get in the sequel. There's a truck over there, and it's being really freaking loud right now. But anyways, what are your thoughts on the game, Radical? Hit me with it, man. I know you're not really a Zelda fan, but wait a second, why are you even hosting this episode?
A very intriguing outlook from a very intriguing Zelda fan. But, I think I need to sneeze. Whew, what a forceful one. My God. Oh. Well, my boy, thank you so much for coming on the episode. Love and miss you, my guy. And I cannot wait for our next collab and our next meetup. Shout out to you for hopping on the episode, and I hope to see you very soon, my boy Key. Peace out.
Wait, Brad. Wait. That's it? That's all I get? Dude, I've waited 5 episodes to be on the show. There's gotta be more, man. Come on, keep me around. Keep me around, please. Alright, but for real, man, thanks for having me on. I'll see you in the next Zelda game. Bye.
Can't wait to see that boy again and give him a key in person. But until then, it is time for us to move along to our final guest of the episode. For those of you that have stuck around with the N10 community for quite some time, you know we can't discuss Zelda without bringing this guy on the episode. It's my boy who traveled with me to Chicago about a year ago, and just recently visited my main city, Boston, for PAX East not that long ago. It's my boy, Hylian Luke. How are you doing, my boy?
You know, Rad, I would say I'm doing pretty good after a little fiasco back in Boston. After all, I got to give you a classic Gucci smoochie straight from my Hylian Luke Hylian lips. How you doing, my boy?
Come on, man. First lazy, now you. Save the lovey-dovey shit for later. Anywho, I'm doing great, my guy. Thank you so much for asking. Now, clearly, you are a huge Zelda fan. Hylian Luke. You guys get it? Connecting the dots. And for those of you that don't know Luke's channel, he has just a tiny obsession with streaming Zelda randomizers, whether it's Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, or whatever, hundreds of other Zelda games that he decides to randomize. I need to ask, how do you do it? Are the games just perfect for streaming purposes? Or is your love for these games what brings you back? How do you play the same game over and over and over? I think everyone really wants to know deep down what's bringing you back, what keeps your passion alive, and how you do it. Let's hear it, my guy.
My boy, you know I haven't streamed Zelda randomizers in a hot second.
Why you always lying?
However, whenever I do stream randomizers, I either do it alone or I play Zelda online with our newest N10 member, Lazified. Honestly though, Ocarina of Time and The Wind Waker are some of my favorite games of all time. But, like any game, after so many replays, it does tend to get a bit boring or stale. Simply because I know what I'm doing, I know where to go, I know what to do, I know what's gonna happen. I've done everything in those games. Nothing's new to me. Which is why I love Ocarina of Time and the Wind Waker randomizers so much. Because everything in a randomizer is the same as a vanilla game, but different. Because all of the items are in different spots, and because they're in different spots, it makes it feel like a brand new experience while still being familiar at the same time. So I still get to explore and enjoy this wonderful world of Ocarina of Time or the Wind Waker, but get a different experience out of it every single time I replay these randomizers. It's so much fun. It's like a giant scavenger hunt, and those things are addicting. I gotta tell you, they are addicting, man. Addicting!
Honestly, that is pretty understandable. It really seems like randomizers allow for a fresh start to games you love, and you never know what you will possess in your journey. But my guy, for the final question of the episode, I want to ask you the same question I asked Shy Guy Steph at the end of Rad News episode 5, where we discussed Pokemon. What do you think is in store for the future of the Zelda franchise? Will the merch, the games, and all else continue to sell and thrive? What you think?
This man Radical thinks the Zelda series isn't gonna thrive? Clearly you don't know just how successful The Legend of Zelda is to Nintendo. Bro, we've got Zelda remakes on the way, we've had Zelda remakes. The Legend of Zelda is Nintendo's third most popular game series of all time, right beneath Super Mario Bros. And Pokemon. With Breath of the Wild 2 coming, and with how successful Breath of the Wild 1 was, I have no doubt in my mind that Zelda isn't going anywhere. We were gonna have Zelda for years to come.
A very plausible argument, my boy. Lukey. Thank you so much for hopping on this special Zelda edition of Rad News and for finally coming on an episode. I wish nothing but the best for both of your YouTube channels, Hylian Luke and Gluke, and I cannot wait to reunite with you very soon. Until next time, my guy, peace out.
Same to you, my special little goop. Hopefully I can see you soon, whether it's at our next big N10 meetup or whether you come over here to Michigan and hang out with me in my rural land. No promises though, or else everything I just said would be a giant cap. We don't want that.
Ah, you gotta love that man. But boys and girls, it looks like we are coming to a close on the 6th episode of Rad News. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a very rare occurrence for Zelda to be talked about on the Radical channel. So make sure you soak it up and enjoy, cause you're never getting it again! Now if you are actually serious about Zelda and you do want more Zelda content, make sure to check out all the content creators that helped out with this episode, as they will be linked down below in the description. Now, if you want Rad News to continue and hit episodes 7 through 10, which again, 10 episodes is my goal by the end of 2020, please leave a like, share this video out, and as always, I really appreciate my comments and I will respond to you. Please drop a comment down below discussing your thoughts on this episode, what the guests had to say, what you're thinking of Rad News, and any hopes for the future episodes of Rad News, including guests and topics. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everyone for this special Zelda edition of Rad News. And until next time, I will see you all later. Stay radical as always. Goodbye.
Most of the people are so close-minded. They going to school and they working a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box. Nobody telling me what I should rock.